Niger out of North Carolina. Niger, happy White History Month. You're on the air.
Jesse, doesn't it just feel white?
July just feels white.
Man, it just, everywhere I go, I'm in North Carolina, it's a very white state. It just feels white everywhere I go.
Happy
There's a
White
lot of
History
white
Month.
people, but the vibe is there. Happy White History Month, Mr. Jesse.
Right on.
So I think you have like a note, but I just wanted to call because I'm a former slut maker. Now trying to be right and do right, and live by God's commandments for us. And I found myself with a girl who used to live in California. I found myself with another girl that I used to be with. She doesn't seem like a slut. She seems like she's got a good head on her shoulders. She seems pretty respectful towards me. She doesn't really try to control me. If I tell her, hey, this is what I want to do, she just says okay. So she doesn't seem very controlling. It doesn't seem very sorry about the wind. Doesn't seem very just like into sex and controlling me like that. So I feel like I might be making a good choice, but I have a little bit of a concern, and I just wanted to get your opinion.
Okay.
Okay, and so, like I said, I used to live in California. I'm in North Carolina now. I'm talking to this girl, so I know that sex isn't like the primary thing here.
What's the question?
So the question is, she lives in California. I live here. I know you've said, hey, never move to a woman, right? Like never go to the woman, make her come to you, and be on your kind of timeline and your framing, right? So in this case, would you advise against going there if I'm, I don't have any real ties to the state that I'm in? I'm kind of a traveling worker, if that makes sense, like a contractor. So I have options to live there, and it would make it easier on both of us. But should I just,
Why can't she come? So your question is what?
Okay, so sorry. I know I'm being like a woman. I'm talking.
Yeah, you
saying
repeated
nothing.
yourself over and over again, but not answering me the question.
Okay, the question is, would you advise against moving to California from North Carolina in order to be with this woman if it's easy for me?
Why would she come to you?
So we've talked about that, and her reasoning is she works remote, right? She has a hybrid job that she works remote mostly, but she goes into the office like twice a week, right? For her to be able to keep her job, she would have to be local, right? She would have to be within driving distance of her main office. I'm in North Carolina, and I'm only here because
So there's a part of you that would. There's a part of you that is tempted, or would even consider going to her.
For sure, there's a part of me that's tempted. Yeah.
And when you follow the woman, why do you think that will work?
Man, see, exactly, right?
No, that was
and I know
question.
You're asking me I know. I'm watching you for a while, Jesse. I know. I know. That's why I was like, man, I'm sounding like a woman here, man. 'Cause I already know the answer. Why? And why would a part of me? Because I'm a beta. Man, dude, I mean, that's a good question.
But why would you, being a male, why would you even consider going to the woman? I'm asking. I really want to know.
Why would I even consider it? You know what? Because no other way to say it. I just think that there is a potential for, a good relationship to come out of this.
Well, and what's a good relationship?
I guess just one where, it's aligned in God's purpose for us. Neither of us are kind of, trying to use our egos to manipulate the other to get something out of one another.
So you believe this relationship is in line with God?
It could be. I think right now
Did you say you believe it's aligned with God?
I think the way we're going about it, for the most part, yeah. I mean, I'm definitely not perfect. I don't want to come off like, oh, I
Right.
found the best woman the best woman ever and everything else. But yeah, I mean, we're not,
And so
we
you
don't even
think
really like,
God would give you a woman that you have to go to?
hey, come on, man, you're killing me. Uh, dang, dude, why'd I even call? I knew the answer. Damn. Do I think so? I mean, maybe.
You just
I
said
don't
you
know.
think it's aligned with God. So I'm asking,
Right.
you think
Right.
God would give you a woman that you will have to go to and follow her
Okay, but follow her in what sense?
to her
Like,
state?
it's
You consider moving to her state. You're following
right.
her. You think
Right.
that God would give you a relationship like that?
I don't know. I mean, I don't think he would give me a relationship where I would obey her.
No,
Right? Like, I don't think.
I'm asking you. You think God
Yeah.
would give you a relationship where you have to go to the woman?
I mean, he called the apostle to all, the apostle Paul to all
You didn't
different
answer
types
that
of,
question yet. You think God?
yeah, I'm acting like a woman, man. My bad.
Hold on a minute. Hold on, all right?
Okay.
Let me take a break. I want to go back to Niger. So Niger is dating a woman in California. He lives in North Carolina, and Niger is I don't know if he's considering or wondering should he go to her state or should she come to him, and he believes that this is from the Lord. Niger.
What's up, Mr. Peterson?
And so you said before the break that you believe this relationship is in line with God.
Potentially, yeah.
And why
Yeah,
do you
potentially.
believe that?
I don't know if I believe it. I'm
You
trying to have
said
a wait
that.
and see attitude. Yeah, I believe it could be.
So
Could
do
be.
you believe
I
it
would
should
say.
be in
I
line
believe
with
it
God or not?
Yeah,
And so
I believe
what
it.
is it about it that you think is in line with God?
I just, I guess it's in contrast maybe to my past. Just that I used to be. So what about it? So let me stop dragging my behind. But so what about it is, it's not really like based in too much emotion. Like we're both kind of, she agrees with the plan that I have. She says that constantly.
What plan do
Hey,
you have?
To eventually have kids. I'm in aviation, so there is a lot of aviation careers that are accessible in California that aren't really accessible here.
And so she's in line with your plan of having children?
That as well. That's something that she's expressed that she has interest in at some point.
And then what
She
else?
told
So
me
you
to,
have plan to have children, and then what else?
just the career, the location that I'm kind of looking to. Initially, I came out here to contract, but I'd started looking back in California for different careers because I work in aviation.
And so you're
So I just
looking
thought,
back into California because of her.
well, I mean, it's like kind of an added reason, I suppose.
So you're looking back into California because of her.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, because of the career as well. I mean,
But no,
duality.
you're looking back.
But yes, also because of her.
It's not also, but the primary reason is her. So you're coming up with ideas or reasons why you should move back and how you can move back because of her, right?
Yeah, I mean, it would,
So
I
how
think,
is that? Why you think God would want you to go to the woman, or will He send the woman to you?
honestly, I mean, I would think God would bestow the woman onto us, like He says, like I'll give you a wife. But I don't know if it's necessarily going to be geographically. Like He might give you the clarity that, hey, you could pursue this and she will follow you, but you'll initially have to, go to a different location.
So
I'm still
you
going to be
think that
running my
God
life.
would even suggest to you go to the woman?
Like go to her just like physically? Yeah, maybe.
And why would God
Like
do
just to
that
like
when
her
He says
location.
that? Why would God do that when He says that every time the man follows the woman, he suffers? Every time you even
Like,
listen to the woman, you suffer. Why would He set you up like that? Because you go to the woman, it ain't gonna work. You can bank on that, and you can come up with all kind of excuses you want in your mind, because that's what the
mhm.
devil do when you consult with the devil. Why would God set you up like that?
I mean, like
He
I
gonna
just don't
say,
feel like it's
"Okay, man, every time you
detrimental.
listen to the woman, you gonna suffer," and then He gonna tell you, "Go over there to her state."
Well, no, I mean she didn't ask me though. She didn't say
No,
like,
I said,
"Hey."
why would God say that to you?
I don't necessarily think God necessarily like said that. I mean, I don't
You
think it
said it
was
was
one of those.
in line with God.
Just in certain principles, right? Like I'm trying to build it into something that is honorable. I mean, I'm not perfect myself, so I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm leading her perfectly in the right direction. I'm trying to do right by myself,
And how are
and
you doing right following her?
I mean, she didn't like command me to do anything,
No,
so I
how are
didn't
you
really feel
doing
like I
right
was.
following her?
In what, like just following? Because I don't like. She doesn't tell me to do anything. She's like very.
She got you moving to California.
But she okay, but she didn't say that though.
She did.
Following.
She did. She gave
But
you reasons why her job. I can't come to you because of my job. And you said,
no, she
okay,
didn't say that.
I'll figure out a way to
No.
come to. She said it to you by telling you about her job, and you decided, okay,
Mhm.
I'll figure out a way for me to come there and do a job.
I mean, I've lived in California. I kind of already desired to be there. It was just kind of like, okay, I see her. There could be a relationship there. Like if I was moving back, I would be, just. I mean, me, myself, and I is fine. But if unless like I have a good reason to, I'm not just gonna be like, okay, yeah, I'm leaving North Carolina just to go back. I mean, I like the area. I've lived there before, so it's like, okay, I could come back, or I could
Your
just.
primary reason for even considering California is the woman.
So that's what you mean by like following innately. It's
Is
just
that
like
true or
following her.
not?
Yeah, I guess it's like like
Is
the
that true or
piece where it
not?
would. God, I can't like just no, because it's like
Is your
I was
primary
it's something
reason
I've
for
been thinking about for
considering
so long, so I don't
California?
know.
Is your
hmm
primary reason for considering coming back to California the woman?
No,
So you were considering moving back before the woman?
yeah, because I was in the
You're not being
military. Like
honest.
Jesse, I've called you. No, I am being honest.
Okay.
Like okay, so when you ask me like primary reason for like moving back, like primary reason for moving back right now or like in some near future, yeah, I would say that
You would
because
say
like
what?
that's
You would
the
say what?
catalyst.
You would say yes. You would
That
say
she
what?
is the primary reason for me wanting to move as quickly.
And should a man
Like
ever
what I
follow a
mean for the
woman?
urgency. No, not like
So why are you
not
doing
like
that
for
then?
plan.
Why are you doing that then?
Um, I don't know, man. It's hard for me to like agree with you that I'm like following like her, meaning like what, like just like throwing my life away and just like being
I
led
didn't
by
say you
her.
were throwing your life away. You're reading that into it.
Okay, well, yeah, I guess that's true. I guess just like when I hear like following, I'm thinking like, okay, I lose control over my life
Is
and I
she
can no
coming to
longer.
you, or are you going to her?
I would be going to her, but
So
still
who's
doing my
following
thing.
then?
Okay, I mean, okay, all right. I mean, technically, but you know what I mean? It's not like I'm just saying, okay, now I'm here. Just what do you want from me? I'm just going to do whatever the heck you want me
Who
to
is
do.
following? You going to her, or she's coming to you?
hmm I'm going there.
I rest my
But I would
case.
hope she, okay, I hear you. But I'm just saying, like, I mean, if I'm still a man of God, would she not, still follow me when I get there?
Why
Is my
should she
point.
follow you, period? And what makes you think she will, since you're willing to follow her?
Well, if she doesn't, I'll just say the
You're
hell with her and
prove
I'll
you're proving to
leave.
her that you're willing to follow her. She doesn't need to make any changes.
Mm, I don't know. I think she would have to in order to adapt to my
Why?
lifestyle.
Why?
Because she would have to bring value to my life,
What
aside
value?
from
What
just
value does she need to bring, and what can she bring? What value does she have to bring to your life?
cooking and cleaning and having babies.
That's amazing.
maybe.
And so, because of time, your question for me is what?
God. I mean, I guess like before, should I or should I not consider it? And you basically answered no. So, I mean, I guess I don't have really a question at this
Well,
point.
I didn't tell you no, and I didn't tell you yes, but what I do promise you, if you follow this woman,
help me, please.
if you do what you want, though, I'm just telling you
No, I
what's
hear
going to
you.
happen.
I hear you.
If you
I
move
know,
to
man.
California to be with this woman, it's not going to work. You're going to.
Jesse, I've been watching you for
It's going to be
6
two
years,
devils getting together, and all you're going to ever do is fight, and she would never respect you because you went to her. It's not going to work. Now, I'm not telling you not to try it, and I'm not telling you not to move to California, but I am telling you, I am telling you, it's not going to work.
There's no way?
No way.
No matter what I do, no matter if it's like I get there and I still hold my own, and I don't.
How are you going to hold your own? You've already been weak. You're giving up your own already to move to the woman.
So if she challenges me, you don't think there's any way I could stand
She
up
doesn't need to challenge you. She's already challenged you. You said yes.
But that's what I'm saying, man. Like, she didn't suggest it. I said, hey, would you ever be open to that idea?
She didn't have to suggest. She told you why she couldn't move to you. So you. That
was after.
So it would look like you're making that decision. But listen, because of time, again,
I hear you.
If you want to go, go. If you don't, don't. But it's not going to work.
I hear you. I hear you, man. Honestly, I hear you. No, I mean, you've always given solid advice, so I'll take that, and I'll smoke on it, as you say.
So when are you moving to California?
That'd be like next year, maybe March timeframe, end of March.
I wish you well, man, but it's not gonna work.
Okay.
But you may have to go down that road to find out for yourself. That's why I'm not judging you. I'm not mad. If you want to do it, you do it. But I'm telling you, every time the man listens to the woman, he suffers.
He suffers. Yeah. Lord have mercy, please. All right.
You said, Lord have mercy, please.
Yeah, please. No, I'm just, man, because I already know. I've been, like I said, 6 years listening to you. I've been in 3 relationships, called about all 3 of them to you. You never been wrong, so I don't want to not take your advice, man. But this one feels different, but the devil's a lie. So
every one of them felt differently when you met them.
They did, yeah.
And you consult with the devil. He told you this one is better. This one is better than that first one. This is more Christian. This is more than, and you. This one is more up your alley. She's gonna have your children. She's willing. You keep consulting with the devil, and you keep consulting with the devil, and he keep giving you lies, and he laugh at you.
Jesus help me, please. Yeah, you're right.
Why do you keep when you say Jesus help me, please? What do you mean?
I just mean help me see the light. Help me see the truth. Help me stop living in darkness and spinning in circles. Looking for the light.
Why don't you surrender and let him do that?
Yeah, I'm trying, man. I really am.
But you're not trying. You're putting a woman before God. Your mind is not set on God and on truth at all time. It's set on the woman. That's why you keep making the same mistake.
Damn.
Your mind shouldn't be on anything but truth, but it's on the woman. It's not on God.
I like cheap stuff, right?
You love misery.
And misery, no one loves misery, but misery loves company.
You love misery.
Yeah. Damn, you're right. You're right, Jesse.
And that's why you go from woman to woman, because you're consulting with the devil, and the devil tell you, well, give it another try. This one is a little different. This one will stay home and have babies. Don't move. She doesn't have to move to you. You go to her. And you can get a job being an air traffic controller. You're consulting with the devil and not with the truth.
Well, I'm not. At least I'm not a DEI air traffic controller.
You're communicating with the devil and not with the truth.
You're right, man.
But I wish you well, man. I really do, Nigel.
Yeah, I'll let you know. But while I'm
Okay.
suffering and dying, I'll let you know. All right.
Suffer and die.
I got the T-shirt and everything, man. So I'm on the same page. I'll try to get it together, man. I promise. I'll
All
let you
right.
know.
Are you doing the silent prayer every morning and night?
No, I'm suffering that way too.
So you're not doing the silent prayer at all?
No, sir. Nope.
Why did you stop working on yourself?
Um, Man, that's a good question. Just fell away, you know.
Why?
Uh, I don't know, just isolation. Didn't really have like a fellowship, a way to fellowship a whole lot, you know. And just kind of like like you said, like made a woman my god, and bouncing around here to there, doing this and that, and just not doing the right thing.
And do you know it's better not to even start seeking God than to start and get a little light and then fall away from the light and back into the darkness. You're gonna go deeper into the darkness than you were before you left it.
Before I left
Before
California,
you
or
no,
what?
before you start working on yourself. At one point you were
Mhm.
trying to work on yourself, right?
Mhm.
But then you decided not. You stopped, right?
Yep.
You have fallen back deeper into hell, and that pain you're falling back into is greater than
Mhm.
the pain that you were overcoming.
That's true.
Why you stop working on yourself, man? That doesn't make sense. I mean, okay, but it does. Why would you go back into hell?
Uh, Sometimes I didn't even know I was there. To be honest. Kind of like you think something is kind of like the fix. That's the lie that the devil has, and I'll start working out more, and then you might start working out more, lose some weight, and then maybe you get tired, you start eating food, and oh, you deserve this. Oh, you're a bad person for doing that, and you just get caught up in the lies. Going up and down emotionally, and I think that's just kind of what happened a little bit. And then it went so bad as, sought out some woman from a state that I used to live in, man. So, yeah,
Amazing. Well,
crazy, right?
yeah, it is. But I understand a lot of men and women they start
Yeah,
out and they get a little light, but admitting the devil inside of them, and sometimes the devil outside of them, inside of other people, encouraging them to drop back. Oh, that's not working. Why are you doing that? Don't do that. I wish you well, Nigel.
yeah, I'll call you back. I'll let you know, Mr. Peterson. I
All right,
appreciate
buddy.
you, your words of wisdom.
Right
All right,
on. Okay.
all right, take care.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Amazing.